Revelation 12 and 12. It says, "Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time." To give all glory, honor, and praises to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Double honors to the apostle elders, a great millstone who rule well, and salutations to all you brothers out there pushing this word in love, truth, sincerity, and humility. Once again, it's the brother Shot from the Chicago camp, coming back to you with what I hope is another quick and edifying sit down. And this scripture was inspired by another video. I see it on this guy, Sean Baker, MD's channel. Like I say, he has some pretty good content. And it's entitled "Quarantine Strike Force Workers Sought in the State of Washington." Okay. And wow, before we even start the video, you can see he's posted something. I don't know what publication it's for, but it says salary is $3,294 to $4,286 monthly. So you're talking anywhere between, it's basically like $90,000 and $110,000. Yeah. So they're pretty much offering somebody a hundred, let's just say $105,000 to become a quarantine strike force member. Man, this just goes to show you how desperate this devil is, and as myself and other brothers have mentioned, if everybody's on board with getting the Vid-Co 91, why is it that you are taking, in some cases, tacky measures, and in some cases, extreme measures like this to get people on board? And the answer is very simple. It's because nobody's falling for it anymore. Everybody knows this thing is a sham, that the outcome desired is worse than what's going on. And so people are just done with it. Because anything that's the truth, you don't have to, for a lack of a better phrase, pull teeth, just to get them to believe. You don't have to put a whole lot of effort into convincing somebody of what something is when it's the truth. However, when it's a lie, you have to do a lot of work. And see, we got this right here. Okay? So we're gonna let this doctor speak on it, and we'll get some more scripture.
Okay, made it to Los Angeles. I'm standing in a remote rental car parking lot recording this. Anyway, state of Washington has announced they're looking for isolation and quarantine strike force members to, apparently they have a quarantine facility, a health quarantine facility in Centralia, Washington, which is kind of midway between Seattle and Portland. Some of the desirable characteristics for these people are the ability to remain outward during confrontational times, the ability to lift at least 40 pounds. Of course, they're hiring a diverse group, so there will be the advantage of diversity there, of course, is extremely important for the guests, the travelers, the quarantinees, the internees, the inmates, the hostages, whatever you want to call them. So that is they're actively looking for positions for this in the state of Washington, which is, where I live now. So I find that very interesting to see that. And they're projecting this to be a position that will last around 12 months starting in October. So I don't know if we're going to be, how exactly they're going to roll it out. They say certain travelers, homeless people, and other people, perhaps people that are unable to or unwilling to self-isolate or quarantine at home will be brought here, probably against their will. Hopefully, it won't be as in this video from Australia. Check this one out.
So it sounds like they want this guy to stay here longer, which is concerning for me because he's stayed here for 14 days.
Mate, you gotta calm down or you're gonna
Mate, you gotta take me somewhere fucking else!
calm down or you're gonna get fucking gassed.
Fucking do it then!
Alright, get back.
It's not gonna fucking change the fact that I'm fucking pissed off!
Stay there.
I don't even have a fucking crossword.
Okay, so perhaps displaying outward behavior, and again, I'm not convinced I understand that concept. It's, rather than internalizing your your problems, you will instead just gas people. Apparently that's what they're doing in Australia. They're gassing people. At least according to this video was taken from someone in an Australian quarantine camp. Recording some of the goings on, so it doesn't seem like it's all that much of a sort of nice place. And as you can imagine, a lot of people are being brought there against their will. I mean, literally being held hostage. Probably are not happy about it. So, obviously, this is a somewhat concerning development. More medical authoritarianism, medical tyranny, medical apartheid. Obviously, we should all resist this stuff and continue to push and continue to stand strong. Again, the stronger you are, the better you're going to fare. All right, guys. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.
Oh, wait. Man, we don't need to see that. All right, but nonetheless, yeah. Now they have a isolation and quarantine strike team for anybody that's non-compliant with the Vid-Co. Once again, Revelation 12:12, it says, "Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time." And that great wrath is coming in the force of an isolation and quarantine strike team. See, all the shucking and jiving and coonery is not working. So the last thing that this devil has to rely on is his blessing, is the sword. He's realizing that his witchcraft is on its last leg and that it's not working. So now he just has to come in with the muscle and just start bullying people. And see, for some of us, this might be our fate. The only difference is if you're a man of the Lord, or Yahweh Bashem Yahushai is going to see fit to deliver you out of this circumstance or have you keep your integrity till death. All right? And see, that goes into that, that one song where King David said, which is thy sword. Okay. Psalm 17 and 13, it says, "Arise, O Yahweh, disappoint him." All right? Disappoint his crafty counsel. Disappoint all the wicked ideas that they imagined, okay, particularly for the elect. And it says, "Cast him down." Who's the him? Bad Uncle Esau. All right. It says, "Deliver my soul from the wicked." Okay. Like we said, that's bad Uncle Esau. Malachi, first chapter 3 and 4. It said, "Which is thy sword?" Okay. That isolation and quarantine strike force. Because you better believe when they get to the point where they're so pissed off that this coonery that they're having all these people do is not working, when it gets to the point where enough people have put the foo-flops on the police, they just going to come with the sword. And that's why the scripture says that this devil is going to cast some of us into prison. This is in Revelation 2 and 10, it says, fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. Persecution because you don't want to get juiced up. It says, behold, the devil, bad Uncle Esau, shall cast some of you into prison, medical quarantine FEMA camps, that ye may be tried. Will you keep your integrity? Okay, like Job, though he slayed me, I roughly paraphrase, said, though he slay me, yet will he keep his integrity. And it says, and ye shall have tribulation 10 days. And I don't necessarily mean specifically 10 days, but it's just a length of time. And it says, be thou faithful unto death, and I will give thee a crown of life. So even if this devil does bring forth this strike force and put us in these FEMA camps, okay, we have to keep our integrity. We have to pray to the Lord, as we just read in Psalm, that Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai is going to deliver us from the wicked, which is his sword. Because this is coming in one way, shape, or another. And the reason why they're going to have to use the military is because there's not going to be any police. So with no one to uphold any type of law and order, or a reasonable facade of law and order, there's no other option left. But if you're, as I said before, if you're a man of the Lord, you have nothing to worry about. Because when we go back into the Psalm, what's it? It's in Psalm, Psalm 46 and 1. It says, to the chief musician of the sons of Korah, a song upon Alamoth. The Most High is our refuge and strength, a very present help in trouble. Let me get that word, a very present. Very present. That's one of the Psalms 46.
Strong's H 4672. Matzah. Matzah.
Mataza'ah. Let's see. Go to the Strong's definition. And it says, figuratively, to occur, meet, or be present. It says, deliver, be enough. Have, be here. Let's say, meet, occasion, serve, present, ready, speed, suffice, take on. So it's saying that the Lord is a very present, speedy, and he's near in the time of our trouble. Let me read that again. The Most High is our refuge and strength, a very present help in trouble. So regardless if this strike force come and they put you in this camp, the Lord's going to be with us. And it says, therefore will not we fear, though the earth be removed and though the mountains be carried into the midst of the sea. Okay. Skip down to 7. It says, Yahweh of hosts is with us. The Most High of Jacob is our refuge. Salah. So this is what a man of the Lord has to look forward to. All right. Regardless of whatever situation he's in, he has the comfort of knowing that the Lord is with him. But for everybody else that gets caught up in this, you're not going to make it, because as the scripture says, where there is no hedge, there is no protection. Or what was it? Where there is no hedge, there the possession is spoiled. Yeah, that's it. Strange times we're living in, but this thing is quickly coming to an end. So that's all I have to say on that. I hope you all were edified. Until the next time, we're going to say shalom.